Now we are going to start with another natural resource, that is forest. You know that forests are very important, and what is forest? I think you all know that it is an area which is covered by a plantation, and there are the animals also that survive in that given habitat. And even you know that the forests are playing an important role because so many industries are based on the forest, and even we also directly or indirectly depend upon the forest for fulfilling our needs. So let us see that what you can say the products or what advantages we are getting from the forest. So see, the forest, the first thing is that it is providing us with many useful products, like it provides us timber. There are so many medicinal plants there. We get honey, we get wax, we get because forests are very important because they help in maintaining the oxygen carbon dioxide balance also. So forests are actually playing very important role. I have listed only 4 useful products, but there are so many useful products which we are getting just at the cost of the existence of the forest. So that means forests are very important. But you know that what is the bigger threat to the forest? That is the deforestation. That is the deforestation. What's that? It is cutting down trees. It is a cutting down trees on large scale over short period of time. When we cut, like when there is, you can say like you all know that with modernization we have so many industries, and industries are based on the products of the the plants and all, and trees and all. So there is, you can say, the cutting of trees in large numbers over a short period of time, that is called as deforestation. And what is the reason behind? Just to fulfill the needs, because with modernization there is so much human population also. With the modernization there are so many industries also. So you know that so many products are produced by the industries, but still the population is so much that even if the production is very high, but still the human population is deprived of the products which we get from the industries. So for that, what people, industrialists do, they just you can say cut more and more trees. So cutting down of more trees for you can say for setting the for fulfilling the human demand or the industries directly or indirectly, you can say anything. So that is called as the deforestation. So what is the reason behind? Increase in the human population. Increase in the human population as well as increase in the needs of the person. As you can see that in earlier time there was you can say a limited needs of the person, but nowadays every person needs so many luxuries. You all know everybody needs a car, everybody needs a house, everybody needs a proper you can say luxurious items and all. So that means the needs of the population is rising day by day, and for fulfilling that we have got so many industries established. Industries will work only if they get the raw materials, and the raw materials they get from the directly or indirectly from the plants. So that is why deforestation is occurring at the large scale, and we need to protect that, prevent that, because if we won't prevent deforestation, there are so many consequences that can occur. So let's see that what are the consequences that the deforestation can actually have. Loss of habitat. See, forest is actually a habitat for many microorganisms, for many organisms as well. Many animals animals need forest to live. As you all know that the tigers, the lions, they cannot live in a street or in a house or something. They need forest for their existence. So if we'll just remove the forest, or if we'll just carry out deforestation on large scale, so where would those animals will go which need forest, or you can say whose habitat is just a forest? So that means that is a loss of habitat, and if the habitat will get lost, if they will not have their habitat, then how they will exist? And we know that tigers, lions or many other animals, they are important to us because they are a member of food chain as well. Second, we have seen extinction of endemic species. Endemic species are those which occur in a particular area, in a particular geographic area, you can say. So if there won't be any forest, so that means that it will be a threat to us, those kind of species which are found in that given area. So that means again you can say existence of extinction of any kind of species will obviously is going to affect the food chain also. It is going to affect the ecosystem also. So the deforestation can actually lead to the extinction of species or a threat to a certain kind of species which is found in a given geographic area. Third, it can lead to global warming. How? As you all know that global warming is the rise in the you can say high rise in the temperature of the atmosphere. So how it occurs? It occurs due to increase in the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Now you may know that one of the greenhouse gas is the carbon dioxide. You can say the main gas which is responsible for the greenhouse or a global warming, that is carbon dioxide. And you all know that the percentage of the carbon dioxide is maintained in the atmosphere by the plants, as plants are constantly using that carbon dioxide in the daytime to carry out photosynthesis. So if there won't be any plants, so that means CO2 level will rise in the atmosphere, and CO2 being a greenhouse gas, if it will rise up from a you can say a certain level, it can trap the infrared rays which are coming from the sun and can cause the global warming. And you all are aware of the after effects of the global warming, because everything will just get disturbed. You know that the melting of the ice caps, the duration for the day and the night will change. So that means it is just going to disturb the ecological balance. So deforestation can cause the global warming also. Moreover, we have soil erosion also as a after effect. See, when there will be a deforestation, then what will be happen? There won't be any plants, and we know that when there will be no plantation, so that means the topsoil will get somehow loose. And when the topsoil will get loose, it will be carried away by wind, water, etc. easily. And we know that soil erosion is something which can actually, you can say that will carry the topsoil, and we will be deprived of the upper top fertile layer, which is very much important for the growth of the plants also. And it is in habitat for many microorganisms, the organisms also that live in the topsoil. So again, it can have an after effect, that is the soil erosion. So that means because you can see that it is actually having so many after effects, and these are very important effects. That means they are just affecting us in a great way. So we need to prevent the deforestation. And how we can prevent that? We can prevent by controlling the illegal logging. That means we should have a deforestation, but only up to a certain level, not above that. Moreover, there should be a tree plantation programs. We know that there are certain organizations who are working which you can say lay emphasis on the afforestation, because more there will be an afforestation, then everything will not get disturbed, and you can say that so many after effects which you can see that can be prevented. Third, again afforestation, again same thing, you need to plant more trees. And prevention of forest fires. As you all know that in summer time, the plantation or the leaves, they become so much dry that their ignition temperature is you can say commonly achieved in the summer, and they get burnt. So we need to prevent those forest fires also, because that can also be a big threat to behind the loss of the forest. So that means forest is of great importance, and definitely we need to preserve forest. And the main thing which is just affecting the forest is the deforestation. So this is the after effect and how we can actually prevent it. So I think you will start preserving the forests from today, and you will just practice afforestation, and you will just make people aware about the importance of the forest, because forests are very important for us also, and for the generations who are coming also, for the further generations also. So this is about a natural resource, that is the forest.